It's having the opposite effect of what you want. Every big name in show business came out for Kamala Harris, from Oprah to Clooney to Beyonce, and she lost every swing state. A survey of Ohio voters found Taylor Swift's endorsement actually had a negative impact, with 24% saying it made them less enthusiastic about her as a candidate.
Come on.
Read the room, Democrats. Al Pacino in The Godfather, Godfather 2, Serpico, Scarface, Dog Day Afternoon. I could go on. Crickets. Then he plays a blind guy who screams, hoo-ha, and welcome to the winner's circle. It's like honoring Michael Jordan for when he played baseball. But you know why he won that one. Blind guy. I mean, afflictions win. Oscar has been given to so many people with diseases. It should.
Bill Maher just went off on woke Hollywood, live on TV. And honestly, it was something else. This guy has been inside Hollywood for years. He knew everyone, went to all the parties, played the game, and now he's blowing the whole thing up on national TV. No holding back, no sorry, just pure destruction aimed at the people he used to call his own. So hit that subscribe button right now, because you do not want to miss what happens next.
According to the internet, what I did with my comments at the Globes was laugh, scoff, mock, take a dig at, and refuse to join Golden Globes activism. Golden Globes activism? Oh, you mean the activism of fixing a pin to my suit? I'm sorry, it clashed with my kafia. I hope I didn't spoil the perfect record of pins and ribbons solving all the world's problems. I mean, you can't name a problem, from guns to AIDS to bullying to breast cancer, that still exists after people wore a ribbon for it. Except all of them.
His first target? Hollywood's favorite game, pretending to care. Maher says half these celebrities think wearing a little pin or a ribbon on their suit means they're changing the world. Spoiler, it doesn't. It's all for show. It's dressing up as someone who cares without actually doing anything. And he's not wrong. Half these stars can't even explain the cause they're posting about, let alone do something real about it. They show up, look good for the cameras, grab the headlines, then go home to their $40 million houses feeling like heroes. Maher called it out straight. Caring about something and actually doing something about it are two very different things. One changes lives. The other just looks good on Instagram.
3 years ago, everybody was all into Ukrainian flags. What happened to that? Another cause tossed into the junk drawer with yesterday's choke collar? Get out of here with your virtue-signaling body ornaments. They're just crucifixes for liberals. Because every time I see one, I think, Jesus Christ. But, you know, congratulations for raising awareness. The awareness you really care about, which is how wonderful you are.
And let's be honest, most of these causes aren't even about the cause. They're about the celebrity. In Hollywood, it was never about the problem. It's always been about them. A hashtag here, a crying Instagram story there, maybe a serious-looking black outfit to show they mean business. Boom, instant hero. And here's the part nobody wants to say out loud. It works. The more you talk about saving the world, the more roles you land, the bigger the brand deals, the more your name stays in the headlines. Being loud about caring has become a money move. It's not activism. It's just marketing with a sob story attached. Looks amazing on camera, sounds great in a speech, and does absolutely nothing for the real people who actually need help.
Ricky Gervais once told the award show crowd, Don't use it as a platform to make a political speech. You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. And of course, this is where celebrities say, how dare you? We're citizens with just as much right to speak out. Agreed, you absolutely do. I'm just saying.
Look, celebrities can say whatever they want. Free speech applies to everyone, including actors. But here's the problem. Most of these people live in a completely different world. Everything around them is planned, controlled, and everyone they know tells them they're right. They've never sat in rush hour traffic, never looked at a price tag at the grocery store, never stressed about paying rents. So where are they getting their information from? Twitter, TikTok, social media, where being angry gets you likes and saying anything complicated gets you canceled. So when a movie star starts telling you how the real world works, just remember, he learned it from a meme he scrolled past while drinking a $19 coffee. Big mouth, empty words. That's the whole recipe.
Reds lost to Chariots of Fire. Shawshank Redemption lost to Forrest Gump. Some of the most iconic directors of all time. Hitchcock, Kubrick, Tarantino, Kurosawa, Bergman, Fellini, Rob Reiner have 0 wins for Best Director. The Oscars should give out a new award, the Kanye West I'ma Let You Finish Award. Yeah, just put Kanye in the audience every year to jump up and say, I'm gonna let you finish, but Shawshank is one of the greatest movies of all time. And the acting awards, no better. They're constantly giving out the makeup for a snub Oscar when an actor gets one because the Academy stepped on its the first 10 times the guy should have won.
And Maher nailed this next part. Celebrities have no idea how little power they actually have in politics. They really believe that when they back someone, it's game over. It's not. Every big name in Hollywood got behind Kamala Harris. She lost every swing state. Taylor Swift endorsed a candidate, and 24% of voters said it actually made them less likely to vote for that person. Read that again. Voters aren't stupid. They look at these millionaires standing on stage telling them what to do and think, you've never even pumped your own gas. The truth is simple. When a celebrity endorses your candidate, it pushes half the country in the opposite direction. Fame doesn't mean people trust you. It never did, and it never will.
Al Pacino in The Godfather, Godfather 2, Serpico, Scarface, Dog Day Afternoon, I could go on. Crickets. Then he plays a blind guy who screams hoo-ha and welcome to the winner's circle. It's like honoring Michael Jordan for when he played baseball. But you know why he won that one. Blind guy. I mean, afflictions win. Oscar has been given to so many people with diseases, it should wear a hospital gown.
Then Maher turns to the Oscars. And this one stings. Because let's be real, award shows stopped being about movies a long time ago. Now they're just therapy sessions for people with agendas. The best films get ignored. The movies nobody actually watched walk away with all the trophies. Regular people sit at home thinking, wait, that won? Meanwhile, films that actually moved people, films that will be remembered forever, get tossed aside because they didn't tick the right boxes. And every single year, a few more people stop caring. The Oscars used to actually mean something. Now it's just a fancy PR event where everyone wears expensive clothes and pats each other on the back. The trophy doesn't stand for greatness anymore. It just stands for the right opinions.
Hollywood, never say the R word, but if you play it in a movie, they will give you a trophy. And the Academy is also constantly giving it to an actor when they're really giving it to the character the actor played. Not that these weren't all fine performances, but if you, as a nominee, are up against someone who played Gandhi, or Lincoln, or Erin Brockovich, or Norma Ray, or Ray Charles, or Harvey Milk, or the guy in Philadelphia, or the dude at the Dallas Buyers Club, just stay home. It was never gonna happen.
This is the real problem with Hollywood right now. It's not about who gave the best performance anymore. It's about who said the right things at the right time. Actual talent doesn't matter. What matters is whether your movie keeps the right people happy. And when that's how you hand out awards, great actors and great films get pushed to the back so the safe, approved choices can win instead. And here's the part that's actually sad. What happens later? Years down the line, that same actor who got robbed for an amazing performance finally wins, but for a much weaker role. That's not a real win. That's a guilt trophy. A sorry note dressed up in gold. But by that point, the moment that actually deserved it is gone forever. Hollywood is killing the one thing that made it worth watching in the first place. Rewarding real, genuine, outstanding performances. That used to be the whole point. Now it's just an afterthought.
Also, stay home if you're up against someone who, we suspect might not be up for an award again, or just up again. Art Carney in Harry and Tonto beat Jack Nicholson in Chinatown, John Wayne in True Grit, Henry Fonda, Jack Palance. I call this the Grandpa's Last Christmas Award. And it's always a lot. The only thing the Academy prizes more than this is if an actor makes the ultimate sacrifice, gaining weight. Or losing weight. Or even, dare I say it, making themselves unbeautiful.
Maher had dropped something every movie fan has been saying quietly for years. If you want an Oscar, play someone sick or play someone famous. That's the whole formula. Doesn't matter how incredible your performance is in anything else. The second you're up against the guy playing a dying president, it's over. You lost before the votes were even counted. Because the Academy doesn't reward great acting. It rewards great suffering. The only guaranteed seat at the winner's table is a biopic or a tragedy, which raises a real question. Are they actually rewarding art anymore, or just sad outfits with fancy accents? Because somewhere along the way, doing something original became a risk, and doing something predictable became a winning strategy.
But seriously, by this standard, you couldn't make Titanic today and hope to get nominated, or Braveheart, or Amadeus. Apollo 13 was about a bunch of white people because white people have done some stuff. But somehow, without a production code, Hidden Figures got made and completed the historical record about how we got to the moon. Sinners this year is up for more Oscars than any movie ever. Sinners is good. It doesn't need affirmative action. Neither did Parasite or Shape of Water, where she fish.
And don't even get him started on the weight change obsession. Hollywood completely loses its mind the moment an actor drops 60 pounds or stuffs themselves to gain 80. Suddenly, it's not just acting anymore. It's commitment. It's dedication. It's art. No, it's a diet, a really extreme one, but the Academy treats it like the greatest achievement in human history. Meanwhile, actors delivering quiet, powerful, emotional performances that actually break your heart get a polite clap and sent home empty-handed because they didn't destroy their body for attention. Maher cuts straight through it. Acting is not about the scale. It's about the emotion. It's about making people feel something real. But good luck explaining that to the Academy when someone walks in looking like they haven't eaten since last Christmas.
It's having the opposite effect of what you want. Every big name in show business came out for Kamala Harris, from Oprah to Clooney to Beyonce, and she lost every swing state. A survey of Ohio voters found Taylor Swift's endorsement actually had a negative impact, with 24% saying it made them less enthusiastic about her as a candidate. Come on. Read the room, Democrat.
And that's Maher's whole point, landing like a wrecking ball. Hollywood isn't actually broken. It's pretending to be broken. Every single layer is fake. The activism is fake. The endorsements are fake. The awards are fake. The body transformations are fake. The speeches, the lectures, the crying at the microphone, all fake. And the audience has had enough. People are switching off. They want real, not rehearsed. They want talent, not drama. They want stories that actually mean something, not life lessons from someone in a Beverly Hills mansion. The gap between Hollywood and real people isn't a gap anymore. It's a canyon. Maher isn't going after Hollywood just to cause trouble. He's holding up a mirror, and Hollywood hates what it sees. Until that town finds its soul again, the audience isn't coming back. And on that note, that's a wrap on today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.